There we go. Alright. Hopefully my thumbnail doesn't stay like that for long, but this is the sinking city. I played yesterday for a little bit. I was kind of out of my element. Wasn't really playing real great. Oh shit. But I'm gonna give it an honest go today. Last time we found out who killed Robert Throgmorton's son, or someone Throgmorton's son. His name was Albert, his son was. I saw a wild beast. I realized I don't know how to aim in this game, or at least very poorly. We figured out what the mind's eye actually did, and just a little bit more of the game mechanics. Because I wasn't sure last time if I was into this game. I mean, I love Lovecraft so much, and I really wanted to be into it. But then I found a couple glitches, and I got stuck, and I was the stream kind of went to shit. But we made progress. Now I kind of know how it works. You don't really leave areas until you solve the crimes, or at least for that first one. But I'm understanding now that you gather your information, you piece together pieces of information, and you solve shit, and you kind of get to decide like I could have lied last time because Cthulhu took over, frog dude Lewis, whatever his name, took over his mind, and that's why the 8-man son got killed. So I could have lied and told him that it wasn't him or whatever. But I didn't. Then we progressed and fell down the street. Woke up here. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck and my headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive, and reached the shore of a small island. I got an ouchie right there. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad, and blabbing about the ancient ruins and their denizens? Denizens? Yes. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Okay, so we can't scroll. That's that.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Yes, I'm Chris Hansen, and oh, I'm getting a pick of this one. No shit. What the fuck? I could be a plague doctor? I'm going with daywear. Change my wardrobe, man, that's awesome.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
What's it say on it? It's an opium. Drinking opium. Nice. First aid kit, which I needed. All that we see or seem. All that we see or seem is just a dream without a dream. Within a dream. WSN Charles W. Reed.
Never again, they say.
Dear Mr. Reed, I understand that you are the private eye that caught the murder in the port. My life is in danger and I cannot trust anyone in this city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite of yours. I'm in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of the vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have to cast my lot. I'm beyond saving. The 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please, be the bearer of life for I have failed. Okay, first of all, guy, how'd you get in my room? Second of all, I'm looking dapper! Gotta go take a quick shit. And I'm off. Johannes Vanderberg, it seems that you've overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Thogmon. Forgive me for my audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Wreath while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Thanks, Johannes. Just opposite of mine. You mean this one? Coil spring. Take a quick fucking nap. Some dingy blankets. Bed. There are dingy blankets and bed coverings here. Get in there. Can get in here. This gotta be his room. Yeah, this is his room. Local woman, we're talking about a ruined house in central Culverside, near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. They said the ghost of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Talking with the locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. I say that on YouTube? Means weird. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in Northern Advent on Forefather Street between Helog Street and Winhalf Avenue. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself. Boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men, the Yellow Kings. Yellow Kings gang. Can't get here now. There's only me. Me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Fishermen talk of a place near the Blackwood Manor on the southern part of the Whisper Street. I'm bad with names, by the way. Like area names. I don't know why. We're meeting Ochre in the dead of night. We're meetings Ochre. Occur. Fuck. Locals don't like this. Part of eastern Grimhaven Bay. The one reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappear. Local legend may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that still grows near a cider mill. Among these documents, in a confession, one of the witches said the devil himself granted them a book with words of power. This book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and reclaim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in eastern Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be hidden there? So I'm guessing these are all like... I had a dream so real, it still makes my head shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose amidst the city. People got on and rode it higher and higher before jumping off at its peak. As the pile of corpses grew bigger, the crowd pushed me to the wheel. And then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel and reading from the book. A book, definitely the book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate. Dirge? And dragging the crowd to the slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know there's a Ferris wheel at the park in Western Old Grove and there's cemetery. See, all this, I'm gonna have to go back and read all this shit. And Beacon Street, but where could it be? Where could the book be? Because I bet you this is like locations of things, and me playing on the hardest difficulty, it's not gonna show me these locations. A lot of effort to track down this book after being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum. It was bought by a local surgeon who was found dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in and checked out his place, but in vain. Still, there's somewhere else the tome may be. The private hospital in Western Reed Heights where the surgeon worked has been abandoned. The archives say it is on Bourbon Road between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. Innsmouth. If you're wondering why I shook my head at Innsmouth, it's because I know far too well the stories of that vile place. Building a church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priests found him hanged? Wouldn't it be hung? Found him hung on the bell ropes. But the book is still waiting for someone to come visit and read it. His house in Central Salvation Armor on the old church road between Seven Oaks Street and Winham Street still has bad fame and no one wants to live there, even after the flood. Oy, oy, oy. That's gonna have to be a lot of fucking... So is that in lore? No, that would be in the case book. Where would I read these things again? Okay, so it is here. I shouldn't go through these right now because I just read them. Charles W. Reed, private detective. Yeah, just
The door won't butt.
Miss Arch, I've been dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave, your landlord. Come on, doors. Come on, fucking upstairs first. If there's even a point. Yep. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Because of the flood, man. Take a quick shit and then I'm out. No shit. Is that not Throgmorton? Maybe it isn't. What's this? Anyway. Okay, we're done upstairs. Now let's go do some private eye shit.
Finally, you're awake.
Fuck these guys.
Gotta tell you though, mister, you wanna stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing.
Oh, you can't
it
kink shame me.
stops, alright?
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Take what I wish. What is all this shit? Oh, that's all the notes he just gave me. They're calling it Innsmouth. I've always called it Innsmouth. Dude, just let me raid you here real quick. That's the one I just read, right? So the lighthouse is out. Several ships got lost. See, that's the one. Keep it down and read that one. I've read my diary. Wait, what? I got a bunch of shit like mirror was one. I don't have that here now. Okay, whatever. The fuck? That's like, people are gonna be hitting their heads on this shit, man.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Okay, I gotta remember, I can aim my gun and people to react. Darn, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already. Kinda like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that tradition dates back times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. Okay, so this is something that I'm actually going to need to know, I think. Crooked H means there's people there. The crosshatch grid, hidden cache of useful items. A V-shaped sign is for barricade, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Never figured a spiral-shaped sign yet, though. You have to investigate yourself further. If you see a sign with a cross on 3Ks, reach for a gun. Alright. I'm in town. Didn't I need to take that boat to get here? Or something? I was down here. Yeah, how did I get here? Where's this key for? Northern cover side at the crossroads of Asher Road and Herbert Avenue. Herbert Ave, Asher Road. So I guess I'm going there.
Punish the wretched by sending terrors unnamed creeping from the abyss below. A atone for your deeds before it's too late.
Wait, wasn't I just at that bar? Or was there another one? Okay, this is the crossroads up here. H means people? Right? Why can't I go to my side quests? Side cases, I mean. Foot trap. Assuming I would have got caught in that. I don't like being in these people's houses. Why am I here? What am I doing? Searching for materials, boy. What am I hearing? Is that upstairs? What the fuck? Jesus, somebody help me. What? What? Okay, so I'm assuming... What the fuck just happened? I said the house was inhabited. We didn't... I guess they didn't specify if it was by demons or not, but... You know, I just assumed humans. Okay. Keep an extra bullet loaded. Gaining a chance to deal double damage with the pistol. Rifles, shotguns, Tommy guns. Can I upgrade knowledge points?
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Fuck off.
Do you and I have a problem, officer?
No. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Here, let me go behind your desk, pull out a gun, shoot you in the back of the head. How about that? This is the archive. Okay, so I don't think I need to use the police station yet. Was this not the house that I... No. It is a house.
Guess I don't need the key.
Divers with bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of servicing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. Paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Ooh, I've got a ringy-ding-ding.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition? Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
I want to figure out what this bird is all about. Okay, I need to, that wall was not there before. Or that opening in the wall, I mean. The eels? Oakmont University Department of the Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Okay, so this chick found a new Inuit tribe.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Okay.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Well. Following must have been delivered. Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. MKV diving suit, air tanks, canned foods, personal belongings, NAM, research equipment, tea, air pipes, phone station, and wires, power generator. Responsible for Dylan. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, dude, you got some issues. So the bird is gone now. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I gotta find out.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Door was bust in. Probably ran over here.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Grab the paper, smash the rest. Anything upstairs?
I fatah me fe I regach I Dagon.
Dagon, yeah.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Well, this seems easy enough.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back. Grab the papers. Smash the rest. I fatah me fe I burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Ooh, give me a sight. Newspapers. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. We left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about a freighter in Oakmont Chronicle. The Oakmont Chronicle. Okay, where was that other place I went here? Asher and Herbert. What's down here? I think it was over right here. Yeah. Yeah, this is the place. Just want to mark that house real quick with danger. I want to get to the Oakmont Chronicle. That dude fucking freaked the shit out of me in that basement.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and, well, after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well, they aren't very forthcoming about it. And it doesn't help that most of them aren't thinking straight, to put it mildly. I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Typical information, for example, City Hall is general data about citizens and organizations, while info about specific categories of people like criminals or patients can be found in police or hospital records. In the casebook, evidence may have a hint icon indicating you need to do some archive research. In the archive interface, select a piece of evidence you wish to investigate. Choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted with the correct evidence and criteria will result in new information being added to the casebook.
Stay safe.
Yeah. I got shot in the back earlier. Ooh. Some magnum ammo.
Take anything. Just don't kill me.
Dude. You didn't see shit. Maybe I don't need to aim the gun to load it. What's that? Editor's office. God. Where are we now? Cover side. Okay. Assuming it was after the flood. Doing commoners. Cover side. Okay, so I need to find it a bit freighter. Grimhaven Bay. There we go. It's a 30-ton ship. Titania is currently available for hire. You'll find it fully equipped for transport, as well as aiding the underwater ventures and exploration, for the price of 70 rifle bullets or an equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Saunders for contracting details. You can find at Pier 3, Oakmont Port. Okay, now I can go down there? Current events. Cover site. Grimhaven. Old Grove. Huh. Yeah, so this is the one I want to go for. Now, how the fuck do I get there? I guess I go down here. Almost go right into port, but I guess I'm gonna go straight down, take a right, take a left. So right, left, left, and my third right. Detective shit in this game is far harder than I thought. I'll take a right. Take a left. Right, am I lost already? Map low. No, that's right. Left. What are you doing there, guy? Wanna be blasted? Never mind. Didn't seem interested. I just want to know if he wanted to be blasted. I'm a detective with a gun. Unless you want to get your shit blown off, I suggest you comply. Oh, you can fast travel? You serious? So what's the point of the bullet? I guess to get places where you haven't been.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Sounds like the captain's got
Ah! Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Please. If your creature hostiles are less likely to detect you, enemies may harm your sanity as well as your health. Some enemies have unique abilities that may come as an unpleasant surprise, but most have weak points too. Ammo and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, quests, rewards. Guns are not going to reload themselves. Okay, well. Dock looks pretty peaceful right
The
now.
The mayor's cursed these days.
The harbor master asks you to rid the pier of the creatures emerging from the bay. When I'm done, they'll tell me about Sanders. Okay. I don't see any creatures, but now I do. Fuck these things, man. Fuck those things. Ooh, what that? 2 gunpowder.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders.
I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Okay. So that didn't help me at all. Sanders fled and there were burned documents. No. Okay, shit, now what?
The mayor's cursed these days.
Maybe I... See, these burn the newspapers. The Expedition Archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. Damn. Documents. Damn. Lost. Oakmont. Is this entire place Oakmont? Or is there an Oakmont? Old Grove. That place looks fucked. Purity Road and Oak Street. I think that's one I can do yet. Let me go here. The city's no matter. This city, no matter how badly the flood damage is not all natural appeal. Can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being stuck by further visions. Struck. Went to the eastern part of Salvation Harbor, near the crossing of Fitz-O'Callahan Street and Old Church Road. Fitz-O'Callahan and Old Church Road. Let me read into this a little bit more. Came the feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly in my face. I had to hold my skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated.
You're the man who handled the problems in the port. Seemed like a sharp sleuth. Want to make something on the side?
You pay, I work. What's the job?
Ah, a fellow businessman. I'm Vincent, but you can call me Vince. First task is to find the ship's log for the Pride.
Charles Reed. A few questions, if I may.
Sure.
Why are you looking for a ship log?
Maybe I'll tell you when the job is done. Right now, you don't need to know.
In my line of work, you don't get far without appreciating the need for privacy. I understand. What can you tell me about the Pride? I'm gonna need somewhere to start.
Mostly rumors. The captain was an exemplary patriot. Always had a flag with him. His last shipment may have been chemicals in metal barrels.
It could be resting on the seabed 1,000 miles away. What makes you think it can be found?
I wouldn't waste my money on you unless I had hope. Local drunkards say they saw the barge on the sunken road near the fish market.
Good. I'll check the place and bring you the Pride's ship log if it's still there. See you later.
Find the Pride. Southern shells. Okay, well, I'm not going to shells yet. I'm still going to go look for... Where's my mark on the map? Get rid of my marks? No, one. Sammy Davis Jr. Maybe I go here. It brings them back. Okay, that's a neat little system. I don't mind that. See a monkey man as well? No, he's a fisherman. Fuck those things. Fuck all those fucking weird things like that. Inventory. Let's craft some more boomlets. Gee, I really don't want to go in there. First aid, gotta love it. Sometimes she even reaches out through the slot and tries to grab my hand. But I do what you said, stay behind the white line. And push the tray with the stick. Then she cries, really, I hope she'll get better soon. Don't worry, Dad, I'll find her and bring her home. I mean, there was nothing in here. Wait. Wait a second, maybe I do want to do this. Let me go back to that case book. Can what I'm gonna do is save the game. And go back in. And try to kill this thing. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream there, and start up maybe a Rocket League stream, probably, or GTA, or Call of Duty. I'm not sure yet, but I'll start another one. So I'll catch you guys then, as soon as this loads, and I don't accidentally corrupt data.